What's going on, guys? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Now, this is a brand new sponsor, actually, one that I've never worked with before. Thank you so much, GirlygirlWigs. They sent me this short, curly 360 wig, all right? Now, this wig is able to be put up into a ponytail, but we had some different plans with it, right? We wanted to cut it and kind of make it like a blunt shoulder cut bob. Now, the other option for this wig was a side part asymmetrical curly bob, right? With one side short and one side longer. And that would have been a really cute option as well, but we ended up going with the slick back blunt cut all the way around. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory on Kendra, okay? So Kendra is a hairstylist and she is talented, okay? Y'all, she is extremely good at what she does. I'm going to put her Instagram on the screen so y'all can check out her work if you're in Atlanta. And another secret is Kendra was actually my client, 7-8 years ago when I was doing hair out my family room, y'all. Back when I was doing $35 sewing. So yeah, we go back. So besides us both being hairstylists, another similarity that we share is our change of interest. Right? Now, we both still love hair. We both still have a passion for it. But the actual act of doing it as a job and not having like total control of our schedules and being at the mercy of other people, yeah, we both fell off of that at the same time. So I'm going to just let y'all know a little backstory of what pushed me into going into YouTube full time. And really, if I didn't have no pressure on me, I don't think I would even be doing YouTube right now as we speak. So I went to hair school almost immediately after I graduated from high school. So probably like 2012, maybe 13, I'm not even sure. But I always had a knack for doing hair. I always loved doing my friends' hair, my family's hair, and I wanted to pursue hair as a career. And mainly because I was already good at it. I didn't have to go to school for it. Well, not college for it. And I was already making money from it. So it was like, I mean, this makes sense. Now, 95% of my career was amazing. But in my other videos, y'all know I've been through some stuff, okay? So, you know, besides people running out on me, not paying me all my money, me having to fight certain people, you know, I've been through other things. And what's crazy is like these problems started popping up like the last year I was doing hair, which really made me feel like I was being pushed to do something else because I'm like, why am I being tested so much? So one thing that was happening a lot was my clients feeling very entitled. You know, when I had my shop was a vibe. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we used to serve drinks in there, we used to serve wine, and everyone pretty much like had a good time at the same time they got their hair done. So a lot of people got really, really comfortable in the environment and really comfortable with me. And I started to be in more situations where clients will feel entitled to pay a certain price, or they didn't want to pay as much as they did when they first started coming because they were a quote unquote loyal client, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. And it was just like, I didn't create boundaries for myself. Like, I wasn't stern with myself in my prices. And to be honest, like anyone that does services, the more services that somebody gets, you don't want to discount those services because you have to do the same work. You know, if somebody's buying a bunch of products, okay, I can discount the products, but I'm not going to discount your sewings $50 just because you come every week. Girl, I still have to do the same work and I still have to do it perfectly how you want me to do it. So it got to the point where I just felt like my energy was just like being bombarded by multiple clients. And imagine, guys, imagine this, right? Imagine you have a group of like maybe 5 best friends. Maybe, no. I have like 8 friends, like 8 close friends. So imagine at least half of those friends, expecting, a certain type of treatment or a certain type of price, because, them is your best friends, right? But then you going into your professional environment, right? And then you having 20 other girls that think that they're your best friend too. Like, girl, what? So I used to tell one of my best friends about, all the entitlement and all the attitudes and stuff in my shop. And she was like, girl, let me help you. So I ended up hiring her as my shop manager. And that was the first shop manager I've ever had my entire career of doing hair, right? So what she added was structure to my shop. She said no to people, a stern no, and she didn't feel bad because she didn't have no personal relationships with nobody. So she created boundaries for me, that allowed me to protect my energy and allowed my shop to run a lot more smoother. And, dealing with clients was a little bit more tolerable for me. But maybe like a year into her working at my shop, things got hectic again. It was like my clients were becoming comfortable with her. Then all my stylists and my assistants and, everyone that worked in the shop was becoming just a little bit too acquaintanced with each other. And it was just like no one had respect for the actual manager because we were all in the same room all the time. Like my shop was a suite in a larger building and we had space for like maybe 4 or 5 chairs, but that was it. So we were all in the same room and we were all close in age. So there was a definite lack of respect there. And y'all, I swear, it was like every time I had a team of stylists, they would always come and leave the same way. Like when it first came, it would be like, oh my gosh, like they'll be so optimistic and they'll just be like Team Galaxy Girl. But then like after maybe 6 to 12 months, it'll be like people would start getting lazy and people will stop, respecting the rules. They won't come in on time anymore and coming in high. And it was just like, it would get crazy. And don't get me wrong, I take full responsibility because it takes a special type of person to lead a group of stylists. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it takes a certain type of person, and that person was not me. So I ended up telling myself, like, I want to work alone. Like, I cannot do a team like this. Like, I can have my personal team as far as my graphic designer and my photographer and, my girl that helps me pluck my wigs and customize my wigs for my channel. But as far as doing it this way, I can't do it. So y'all, the more stressed out I got, the more depressed I got. And now I was the one coming in work late. Now I was the one with an attitude that was not like optimistic. And my energy sucked. Like my energy sucked ass toward the end. And I turned to YouTube because I felt like YouTube was my only way to still do hair, still showcase my talent, and gain a fan base, but not in the salon environment. And long story short, I started taking my ring light to the shop every single day, and I would record like maybe 3 clients a day, and I was creating so much content, and that basically sparked this last run of my YouTube channel. So I will continue this story in the future, but for right now, let's talk about this hair. So yes, you guys, we have our brand new pink hot combs available for pre-sale on GalaxyGirlHair.com right now. So check out the website and go snag that. Now, as far as this wig, y'all can see how flawless this lace is, okay? It is literally melting in her scalp. The hair is super soft and I didn't experience no unusual shedding or anything like that. So yes, shout out to the sponsor. Thank you once again, GirlygirlWigs, for sponsoring this video. If you guys want this exact unit, I'm gonna put all the information in the description below. If you want a chance to view my hair videos hours before everyone else, make sure you join my channel today. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you go ahead and do that and turn on your notifications. See y'all later.